My name is Shobha Vadrevu. I'm from Singapore. I studied with the University of London's international program. What I did was the Masters in Educational and Social Research degree that was run by the Institute of Education. The reason I did this course was because I needed something that would help me to bridge the knowledge gap before looking for a doctoral studies program. I wanted to equip myself with the right research skills. And the course has definitely helped me to do that because I'm now doing my doctoral studies at the National University of Singapore's Department of Communications and New Media. The course was really well structured, I have to say, because it covered things like research methods, which dealt with things like interviews and surveys and documentary analysis and participant observation and things like that. Then, we went on to qualitative and quantitative data analysis. We covered research theories, how to use theory in research, as well as writing the proposal, for a research project. So it really covered a very broad spectrum, and through the whole thing, what you got to slowly develop was a sense of confidence. There was a lot of support online. In fact, having grown up in Singapore with the education system and everything, one of the things you're geared towards is a very result-oriented approach. Yeah, I mean, it works for this part of the world, and it's a very result-oriented, product-oriented approach. What was so pleasantly refreshing and surprising with the online environment at the University of London was that it was all about the process, and it wasn't just about that product that you produced and you submitted. It was about learning as you did it and learning together with other people. The dissertation that I did for the MRes course was about teacher identity and how that impacted on the strategies that teachers use in managing their relationships with students on Facebook. And this wasn't the topic that I had thought of going into the master's course, but it evolved during the course, thanks to inputs from the course as well as the teaching that I was doing in school. And that naturally led me towards the communications and new media field, which is where I'm doing my PhD thesis now. And one of the things that the master's course allowed me to do was that it allowed me to hit the ground running. I think that, to be very honest, there's still a lot to learn. I'm doing this doctoral studies now. It doesn't mean that I know everything there is to know. I'm finding that there is so much more. But I really think that the master's course allowed me to build the structures that will, kind of help me to seek new